Good afternoon, Facebook. Good afternoon, each and every last one of you out here on the infamous Miss Rodeo Live, where I have come upon this story here in the beautiful city of Norfolk, Virginia, where the family right now is at a bypass here at Amazing Soul Food in Norfolk, Virginia, where they just buried their loved one. Their loved one was inside of the nursing home for over a year, and no one was allowed to come in and see her and check on her well-doing and how she was being treated in a year since the COVID-19. A couple of weeks ago, she went to the hospital, and now she has perished. The family is now out here very upset about what happened to their loved one inside of the Norfolk Healthcare nursing home, and who gave her the COVID-19, and why was they not informed and allowed to see their mother, grandmother, aunt, sister, cousin, and now she is deceased here in Norfolk, Virginia. I have a family member that want to share with you guys her opinion on how she feel about Norfolk Healthcare. Now you got to take, we on the scene. How you doing? So we got to remember, guys, this is her personal feelings, how she feel her family was treated, okay? And why she don't want no one else to be challenged and go through the same thing her family had to experience. I am the notorious Rodeo Live, where I am reporting live here off of North Military Highway in Norfolk, Virginia. Good afternoon. What is your name for the camera, please? Keisha Wilson. We do have traffic and everything, so if you don't mind speaking up. Matter of fact, can you come this way, Keisha? Yeah. Come this way, then I can get. I know they can hear you.
Okay.
Hey, Keisha, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Can you tell me what happened to your stepmother while she was where at?
My stepmother had been in a nursing home for 3 years because she couldn't walk, but she had a sane mind. We would go up there and see her all the time. And since March of last year, we were not able to go and see her. And one of the employees of Norfolk Healthcare took the COVID-19 into that nursing home, and now she's deceased. We buried her today, and it has to be a better way. How is it that we can't go in and see them, but the employees can take COVID-19 into that facility and kill those people living there?
Wow. When she got sick inside the healthcare system, did anybody inform y'all that she had caught the COVID-19?
Not at first, no.
Not at first?
No.
The whole year that y'all was not able to see her, was anybody FaceTiming y'all to show y'all that she's okay or anything?
No, we would try to call her phone. As a matter of fact, her brand new phone is stolen.
You said her brand new phone?
Her brand new phone is stolen.
From Norfolk Healthcare?
From Norfolk Healthcare, and they know who stole it. And whoever stole it, I hope you enjoy it, because the way y'all treat people over there is horrible. Anytime you could take the COVID-19, you have a duty to steer clear of this virus because you work around sick people. And you take that virus into that nursing home, and now my stepmother is dead because of one of Norfolk Healthcare employees.
So are you alleging that the people allegedly are still going out to clubs and still...
They are.
And the nurses are still sitting among people
they are.
without the proper mask on?
They are. And they should test them every day, and that test should be able to come back positive or negative before they are able to go to work, because they are putting people's lives at risk. My stepmother is dead, and she was living there. We had no contact with her, only the employees at that facility, and she's dead because of whichever one of y'all irresponsible people that took that virus in there to her.
Wow. So you saying to us is that we got the elderly people inside the nursing home that's protected from the COVID-19. However, what she's alleging is when the employees get off work, they're still going clubbing, they're gambling, they're hanging out, they're doing whatever they want to do and not wearing their proper masks. And then they're returning back to work with these sick elderly people, and they're bringing in the COVID-19 into the nursing facility. Did I word that properly?
You worded it correctly.
Okay, so how did she go from the nursing home to the hospital? Can you tell us about that?
I have no idea. All I know is that after she had been in the hospital for a few days or whatever, a social worker found the family and told us that she was dead. And we couldn't go and see her. We did do a visit with her when she was in ICU. She knew exactly who her family was. They told us that she couldn't talk. They couldn't talk or do anything. And I mean that she couldn't talk or do anything. But once she seen us, she was able to talk. She seen my Aunt Janet, and she told Janet what color she had on and everything, you know. But they just that Norfolk healthcare is horrible. It's horrible.
Right. Was she able to tell y'all what type of treatment she was getting while she was in the nursing home healthcare?
No, when she was there, you know, I'm gonna tell you all the many times that I've been there to see her. Like sometimes, most of the time we would have to do her hair. You know, Norfolk healthcare treat them poor. That's the only thing I have to say about it, and it's a sad shame.
Where is they located at Norfolk Healthcare?
On the corner of Princess Anne and Tidewater Drive, right across the street from is it Princess Anne? Yeah, right across from Huntersville.
Actually, Norfolk Healthcare is directly across from Hebrew Cemetery in Norfolk, Virginia, and also Lexington Park in Norfolk, Virginia. It sits on the corner of Tidewater Drive and East Princess Anne Road. How long did it take for her to succumb to COVID-19 after she made it to the hospital?
2 weeks. She couldn't breathe, nothing. She sat there alone and afraid by herself because one of the employees at Norfolk Healthcare took the virus to her, and it ended her life.
Wow. It's a sad day here in Norfolk, Virginia. If you have the opportunity right now to utilize my platform to speak to the healthcare company and just the nurses that's out here, to let them know to be mindful about what they do when they're not at work because they're taking care of seniors.
When you have to take care, when your job is to take care of a senior or a sick person, you cannot go out and do the things that you want to do because you are putting so many people's lives at risk. I hope and pray that nobody else's family have to go through what we went through. You know, it's just a sad shame. Y'all have to be mindful. You have to protect yourself because you are going around other people's family members. And we had to bury my stepmother today. It's a sad shame. She was healthy. She had her same mind. She could talk. She just couldn't walk. You know, she would be 61 years old on April the 4th.
Why is she that young?
And she's dead because one of the workers at the Norfolk Healthcare took the COVID-19 into the facility.
Wow, and you heard it here first. How do you think mentally it bothered her that the family was not able to be there with her, and basically she died by herself, many more people died by herself with no family there to console her, nobody there to brush her hair, nobody there to tell her that they love her and she's going to be okay. How do you think that affected her mentally going through the COVID-19? Do you think the fact that she was left alone by herself, that it really took her out from like a broken heart or dying from misery?
And it has, I'm pretty sure it did because the look on her face on that last video, it was a look like she was afraid, like she was hurt because she is not supposed to be dead. You understand? Some people are in the nursing home not because they can't, they can't, not because they are like really, really, really sick. She was in the nursing home because there was a lot of things that she could not do for herself because she was heavy and she was in a wheelchair, you know. But she, other than that, she had, like I said, I'm telling you, Rhoda, she had a sane mind, sane and sound. You know, she had a couple of underlying issues, but like high blood pressure, different things like that, and asthma. And it's a sad shame that y'all killed her.
Wow.
It's a sad. Wow. I'm so sorry to say it. And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's a sad shame that y'all workers at Norfolk Healthcare killed my stepmother.
Wow.
Because you did. You took the virus into that nursing home. And I hope and pray that that nobody else whose family member live there have to go through this because it's sad.
Wow. And you heard it here first before Wavy News 10, Channel 3, and also Channel 13 News, where she's begging you healthcare workers that working in those nursing homes and working inside of people's homes, how important it is to wear your mask, not just while you're at work, but wear your mask when you're off work, because the life that you save may be just your patient. She said it could be your family member. It's very important that you keep your mask on so we can control this coronavirus. The new strain of the virus already has hit the United States. Don't let another person die by themselves due to the COVID-19 here in the 757. I am the infamous Miss Rhoda Young Live. Well, you did hear it and see it here first. Well, it's a sad day here in Norfolk, Virginia, where they had to bury their loved one due to the COVID-19. And she was only 60.
She would be 61 on April 4th.
61 on April 4th. A young lady has perished here. Anything else before we go? No, glad I gave you opportunity. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But you all need to start wearing y'all masks, because for healthcare, them healthcare workers, you killed my stepmom.
And you heard it here first, where the daughter-in-law said that she alleges that the employees at Norfolk Healthcare killed her stepmother because they brought the COVID-19 into the nursing facility. They say stop going out partying, stop doing the twerk, and wear your mask when you're not at work and when you are at work.
Because, for real, y'all putting people's lives at risk. Let this be a lesson to you workers. I am furious because you killed my mother.
Wow. 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 And her thoughts don't change. She said y'all killed her mother. You killed her mother by not wearing the proper mask when you're not at work and when you're coming into the building. Rhoda Young Live. Rhoda Young Live. Rhoda Young Live. Well, you did see it here first. Sad day. And your mother-in-law, your stepmom name is?
Albert Brewer.
Albert?
Albert. I-V-A Brewer.
I can't hear her. Albert.
I will show you.
Yeah, Albert Brewer. I don't know.
Killed my stepmother just like that.
Our prayers and our condolences are going out to the family members and also Miss Brewer and all that is involved. It's a sad day here in Norfolk, Virginia, where another one of our citizens has passed away due to the COVID-19.
Due to the fact that a worker in that facility took it in there to her.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong.
She passed away because one of the workers at Norfolk Healthcare took the COVID-19 into that facility. We weren't able to go see her for a whole year, so it was the worker.
Just like that. Until we meet again. Rhoda Young Live.